Welcome back to the Growth Vantage Podcast. My name is Garrett Vita, and I'm your host. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about lessons I've learned from personal branding. I want to share my journey with you from personal branding because I know that as investors and entrepreneurs, we're out there making contacts, we have an online presence, and it's so important to have a personal brand in order for others to get to know you, to trust you, and to really be at the level that other successful people are at because each one successful person has their own personal brand. Grant Cardone, Mark Wahlberg, you name it. They have a personal brand that's associated with them. And so if we ever want to get to that level, we also need to create a personal brand so others can get to know us as well. And I'm going to share with you lessons I've learned along this journey because I think it's so important to really see and how to get to from each point of your personal brand. I didn't really care too much about it initially, but as I started to really think about it, as well as technology is advancing, it's so important to really take advantage of the opportunity because one, it's free and you already have the tools with you, so might as well do it, and you learn a lot by yourself as well. One of the things I on the journey so far that I didn't know that was pretty shocker to me was that colors are so important. I didn't know that there's actually a science behind choosing colors. And so when you choose the right colors, it makes you stand out more. And so people are more drawn to look at the content more. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my color is blue. So that's why I wear a lot of blue because it stands out for me. And so it draws the audience to me more. And same with colors. I know one marketing guy, he wears red all the time. And so that's why, because it makes us stand out more in the person in other eyes. We just look better in certain colors, I guess. I don't really know the science of it, but I guess it is a science, and you should go check it out and go talk to a social media manager or person that studies colors to find out more about that. Another thing I've really learned about personal branding is that it's really an online resume. You don't really need to create a per se resume. It's already out there for everyone to see. The important thing is being authentic in that so that people can really understand and know who you are. Because I've heard so many people trying to potentially be that are being inauthentic in their personal brand, and it's not really good because it's not you. You're just pretending someone, and someone's gonna end up finding out that you're not telling the truth. So you might as well start from the beginning and tell the truth about who you are, because that's all people really want to know is who you are, and you get to see who you are and see your credibility online. And so that's a cool thing about social media is that once you post something on TikTok, Instagram, your credibility is there, your experience is there, and during the content that you create, you're really outlining what you've learned and what you've been through, and that really creates the credibility that you would see in a formal resume. You have you talk about your position, what you did, and then how long you've been doing that for. The same thing in creating content and personal brand is that it's just in a different form, whether it's emails, whether it's through a video, through a podcast. It's just a different form. It's just more public and for everyone else to do their due diligence before they even talk to you. The third thing I've learned about personal brand is that it's such a great way to create a relationship with your audience. People get to know you faster than you get to know them, and it's free. And so, a great example is that Cole Hatter. I watched a lot of his stories, and so when I first met him in person, I say, "Oh, I feel like I know this guy a lot in my head already." But I just realized when I actually met him in person, like that was actually the first time I met him. So it's so funny to see, like, oh wow, you see so much when you go on people's social media and through their stories, their reels, you get to know them really well. And so when I first met him, I said, "Oh wow, I kind of know him already, but not him knowing me." So it helps to really break down walls. You get to talk about conversations that's important to him, and vice versa. So, if people are looking at your content and your personal brand, they get to know you. For me, I do a lot of outdoor activities, so people get to know what kind of hobbies I like to do, snowboarding, wakeboarding, you name it. And so it's really a chance for the audience to get to know us, and for people that I do know too, they've actually gotten real estate deals out of it. I know I've heard stories of people getting multi-million dollar deals because of social media. So when you have personal brand, you're able to get those kinds of deals because they know your credibility online and they know your values and who you are, and you're able to do and excel in business because you have the highest level of tenacity as well as business savviness, values, etc., because of your personal brand. It doesn't matter what, everyone has their level at personal branding. No one starts at the top. Everyone starts at the beginning, and it's important to really just start it before you're ready. I've definitely learned that that's a good thing, and as you start to get to more on board, you need to build a bigger personal brand. It's okay, everyone starts somewhere. No one starts from the top, and it's okay. I would encourage you to really create a personal brand. I know the one of the hardest things too about creating a hard brand is that really start. Well, start with the core of who you are, hobbies, what do you do, your values, etc. Or you can talk to a social media manager. That helps a lot. Regardless, I would definitely encourage you to take steps in your personal branding to help really understand and discover more of your potential, as well as to really share with others who you are, what you do, what your values are, what you believe in, and really just share who you are with the world in this great technology and era that we're in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in the next episode.